Hello.
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 Oh boy, Mike.
How's it going?
You ready to play?
Zurero. Which
Zurero?
sounds like a foreign version of Zorro.
You can find this on the IG Game Center, iggamecenter.com. And we'll have a link to that if you want to play. Or if you want to, go to that.
Yeah.
We're trying to get 5 stones in a row. We played a lot of this. We played this before. We played 5 in a row stone games before, so that you can tell this on a Go board. And you slide stones in, and that can knock stones a different way. So
Yeah.
if it knocks into one stone, and there's nothing behind that stone, or it'll move that stone one space. But if the stone's supported by other stones, it'll just slide into the stone and stay next to where.
It's not really called Zurero Go. It's just
That's
Zurero.
just for Twitch. Twitch
Yeah.
doesn't save anything, so
That's
so I can put it. I could name it.
Yeah.
Come watch this.
Yeah. Maybe we should start doing it. Yeah. All right, let's get the game going. We'll show them what we mean.
So I
by
think
that.
there's a So it was original starting. I think.
Yeah.
Unless I guess.
Oh boy, the grid is slightly off. So let's hope.
I think it's been a browser issue.
What? Oh.
Okay. So. You might be able to see the arrows. Why can't I? I don't know. So we're sliding in stones from one of the 4 sides of the board, and it will hit. It has to hit a stone, and it'll either move it or hit it and stay where it is.
You have to slide the stone in orthogonally.
This is one of the 5 in a row games that I feel like I'm worse at with the movement of the stones. Gamoku, Renju, just 5 in a row. 5 in a row Go is probably my favorite with the captures. Or Pente. I haven't played as much Pente. Oh. Okay. Nice. That looks like a good shape.
Let's hope so.
Pente. Pente is a good one. But out of all those, this one confuses me the most. But no doubt, it's fun because of that.
Power triangle. Power triangle.
I guess just a PSA. If anyone ever wants to play us in board games, or one of us, or both of us, we are very open to that.
Or card games. I might
Or yeah, any pretty much any game that we can all do online, and if we can get to it and do it, and it's not too much money, I guess, or no money at all, that would be preferred.
Oh, well. I was thinking of playing Magic the Gathering online, because I think they have the 4-player version of that. I'm going to look that up while you are moving.
Nice. great moves. Well, I'm sure there are. I don't know. That's louder than I thought. All right. Okay, 5 in a row. So there's a good three in a row thing. Yeah, well, I got one of those too, Mike. But I can't. Can I? Power triangle. Power triangle. We're pretty.
Power triangle.
We're pretty symmetrical, it seems like. We have similar shapes coursing through our veins. So a Brazilian person that said they didn't speak English wanted to play Casablanca chess. And they commented that. And I believe I friended them on Lee Chess.
We should have a Grassburger in that.
Yeah, I was going to comment that there's a possibility of a translator, but I don't know like if Grassburg come on from maybe translating like a few sentences of being like, yes, these are the rules, and
this is how he's doing. Good.
And I wouldn't want to wing in Grassburg to. I mean, I don't know what he's got going on.
Or I could just imagine Grassburger taking the whole thing with a tremendous amount of sarcasm and mistranslating things for the.
I mean, I have a few Brazilian friends that I could at least ask, but I don't know. It's a weird request to ask him, I guess.
Yeah. You want to translate.
But I know a lot of musicians that are Brazilian jazz musicians that are. Oh.
Yeah, what's the newest Magic the Gathering online game? They have 1 million of them and they give them a different name every time rather than just naming it Magic the Gathering Online year that game is being played. Arena? Is it Arena? Well, I hope it's not.
Welcome, people.
Because Arena.
We welcome you
Hey, does anybody
to Mango
in the chat?
Town Plaza.
Does anybody in the chat know what the current Magic the Gathering online game is called? I'm having trouble looking it up on my phone. My browser's super slow. I don't know what I'm searching for. I want to know if it has Elder Dragon Highlander, which is the 4-person free-for-all version of Magic the Gathering, which is a lot more fun and way less competitive.
Nice.
Oh yeah, for anybody here, we're playing Zurero, which is different from Go.
Slightly.
Yeah, a little more than slightly.
human music. It's all left.
Oh, dang it. Well, just a warm-up game. Good.
Look at us musicians doing sound stuff.
Yeah, that does not. That in particular does not sound great through headphones.
Check, check. Cause I'm a believer. Nice.
Yep.
Oh god, I remember. I don't even see these, but I remember having to defend against those and being like, oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know at what point you have to start preventing that.
I was just aiming to get threes.
Yeah.
That was my goal effort. Because to get the 4, yeah, you kind of have to build off of things for a bit. So
Let's go. Buttock Bum. OG. We're currently playing Zurero, which is quite different from
it's a
Go.
5 in a row.
You have to click start.
My bad. It's a 5 in a row base go.
It's Gomoku, but with sliding pieces. Kind of like in a Connect 4 style, you know how you like drop them in? Except imagine if gravity didn't exist and you could drop them in from anywhere. So it's not really dropping. Because it's, yeah. You're up first, I think? Yeah.
So they're gonna slide in. If it's just hitting 1, it's gonna move that 1 and then move into that original space. If it moves into 2 or more, it goes where it is. The chat knows. They know what we're doing. It's not on the intersection at all.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It's not scaling properly with this, because...
But look, it has MangoTown written and Fruit Municipality written on the screen. So we have to come in there for that. Like any website that would cater specifically to us and write MangoTown and Fruit Municipality while we play a game, can't beat that. I mean, so go to IG Game Center and play this game. And we have eyes. We're humans. We can figure things out. Maybe it's just, they say like if you learn, or if you have different types of text, you have to focus on it a little bit more, so you pay attention to it more. That could be the same here. Maybe it's just helping us focus. That was their goal. Make threes and separate stones. That was pretty much my two factors going into this. Separate stones is the main thing with Go stuff. This looks hilarious. It is, yeah, I've enjoyed it. Alright, so I got a 3. That seems like a good thing. I'm going to go here to block that. I gotta tell you, it is a knee slapper. Ooh.
It's a good old hee-haw having time.
Mike made a 3.
I made a 3.
Alright, so what can I do? To help myself. Make a 3 right there. I wonder, do you think it's a draw if, like, you make a 5, but you also slide your other person in to make a 5?
Yeah, I think so. I imagine either that or filling up the entire board are the only ways I could imagine draws could happen. No. Well, should have done more to prevent that, and I didn't.
We're still learning why 3, because, like, in Gamoko and stuff, we figured out how 3s and 4s and stuff are a threat.
Yeah.
We're still figuring out how 3s and how 3s will have a potential 4 that's a threat. So like this, I can knock it out.
Slide that out the way. So once you have 4 in a row, as long as there's a hanging piece. I want to keep playing this till we get the basic shapes figured out. All the more reason to bring a Go set camping, because there's so many different games you can play with.
Well, I've used the Go stones for horde pawns before. So like on the chessboard, instead of going around finding 36 pawns, I just use the white stones. Use them as pawns. Alright, so we've done something like this before. I think the colors were reversed. Because it doesn't really matter where I go. Well, I have 2 different options pretty much. Or how many options do I have? Type in the chat. Tell me how many options I have.
Separate stones.
Unseparate stones. Use a move to push my own stone back into a better place.
Back into play.
I'm guessing this would have the most strategy out of the 5 in a row.
Yeah. This is.
Maybe 5 in a row go.
We'd have to play a
Or
lot
Pente.
of games.
Pente probably has quite a lot of strategy.
Yeah. We'd have to play a lot of this to figure it out. This is one where it doesn't seem that first move advantage matters.
Yeah.
So there's at least that. There's no need for like a. What's it? A pie rule.
Three by three. Now it's your turn to place one somewhere that I might knock away. Indeed. Made a 3.
Mid power triangle.
Nice.
Popo power.
Popo power.
Oh, that didn't work.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't have my other headphone taken out because that is rather shrill in my left ear.
Popo power. I want to make a list of like, I'm sure there's one on the internet, of like cheesy lines people say after they like shoot someone or like, in the movies when they accomplish something or something. I don't know.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, so I can set up a 4 here. I can do a 4 right there. So it's a diagonal one, so it's a little bit harder. You set up a 3.
I set up 2 3s.
Nice.
And I popped in the only gap. I think the secret is don't leave hanging stones.
The secret.
Don't leave bumpable stones. Because you control more.
Bumpable. What a good word. The stones are very bumpable.
Yeah. I see what you did there.
Ooh.
Yeah. No matter what I did.
Yeah, you couldn't push it up. I was trying to. I didn't know what the correct move was going to be, but you couldn't.
Oh, I could have just not played in that general area, and then you wouldn't have.
I was thinking what I would have had.
You would have had to use 2 more turns to bump your stones. Okay. Let's keep going. I want to get this game figured out.
I think the first. Maybe I played it with shorter. I know the first time me and you played it. I think it was the first time.
Yeah.
And you crushed me. And maybe I think I played.
Maybe.
From what I remember, I know I did really bad. It was. That's why I said at the beginning, like out of the five in a row. Out of the 5 in a row goes, I know this one I did the worst. I think I played with. Maybe I played with Schroeder twice. I don't know. Maybe I'm just on the ball tonight.
Don't you mean on the board?
Papa power. Right back at you.
Feel the power.
Nice.
Well, that's not good. No, sorry.
It doesn't really pick up on my headphones as much, maybe. Okay.
Well, that didn't just now, but I don't know, some notes in particular.
Yeah. I like the shape that I have, but I somewhat like yours better. That could just be because of that situation. Yeah. Oh yeah, because I can't stop that. Right? Oh no. It's not perfect, but I think I would have lost otherwise. I've been doing a lot of chess puzzles in general lately. I don't know if that would help overall.
Helps with the part of your brain that reads.
Yeah, just figuring out like, oh, I can actually read this a move or two ahead.
It's mostly
actually
about
not get lazy about doing
visualizing moves, yeah.
Okay, so I just made a 4. Oh, threatening 4.
Threaten with my own 4. Oh.
Yeah.
No, yours is like a directly threatening 4. I don't think I could. Oh, I could have.
You could have knocked it.
Yeah.
You do an undo. Let's do an undo.
Okay.
Because I do want to see how this plays out.
I forget. Oh, that's right.
Click-
I have to
Click
a
it
move.
and then
Or
click
this
the
move. Undo. Yeah. then you have to accept it in the chat, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I should bump the piece.
You got 9 minutes. Think about your move.
Ah.
Oh.
Well, oh, because it's that one. All right, well, you can't immediately win with, from here. So,
That's a good way of putting it. Not really sure here. I'll leave that actually out to you.
yeah. Yeah, not much I can do to stop it from here. Because otherwise I would just threaten with my own right here. But, yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
What do you think?
I still want to play more. We are at 37 minutes. I don't know if you want to take it to 45.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's not like we have a
Quota.
Yeah, quota. We need to match. At some time, there's been points where I've wanted to upload like all the goes, and I've wanted like one or two more to upload them, but
Yeah.
That's not the case right now.
Yeah. Cool.
I would think more people would watch shorter videos, or at least 30 minutes and shorter, rather than 45 to an hour. But I don't know. I mean, we've had a good time on this one. So
Yeah.
it could be the secret episode of having fun. And if you missed it out, you should be watching every single thing that we do.
Every single thing.
Yeah, here too. Oh, is it just a little bit?
Yeah, it was wobbling. So I just kind of had to hunt around for it.
I want to think in those weeks I mentioned.
Yeah.
I want to see if there's anything good that I need to change or update in here.
Yeah. I want to make some sick rap beats or some house music.
Sounds fun.
Possibly on stream, or just making some house music. I wonder if we can make, since house music all sounds the same, I wonder if we can just accidentally make something that gets picked up by a copyright bot. Where it's like, oh, that melody sounds...
Someone, I mean, it was just a post.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing it was wrong. But someone said they were humming a song and it got picked up.
That happened to PewDiePie. But PewDiePie has 14 million viewers. So I think it was picked up by a human who was like, you hum this song.
I hum songs all the time. All right. I usually catch myself when I'm on stream. I know I've done it on this stream. But it's usually less than 5 seconds. That's a good, you got a good 3 there. it'd be really weird if we were just, I don't know, because I guess if we were playing stuff, I guess it wouldn't matter, because if we were just playing things on, there was one time we were, I'll refer to him as, I can't think of a good name to refer to him as. I don't want to like make it, let's see, Brawl, there's a word right there. Mario and Sonic. So here's Mario. He was like, I got a great idea for the song, and we were showing this to like, this is the first time he introduced it to us as a band, and we were,
Oh, okay.
and it was while we were like in the studio, so it was like he was showing it to like the studio guy, and it was like note for note the X-Men theme song. So it was that, and we couldn't figure out what it was. I was like, that's like Spider-Man or something. I know it's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And we all agreed that it was something. And then one of us, or it might have been me, that was like, oh, that's X-Men. And then we looked up, and it was like the exact same thing. And he was like, oh, I did want to have it like in this Latin style. And then we're like, well, that's just X-Men, but in a Latin style. Like, it's just still the exact same notes in those, like in the exact same rhythm, pretty much. Like,
Yeah.
and those are pretty common. It was like a scale. So, like, I mean, pretty repeated. But, like, yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's
I mean, it's hard. It's hard to do with, because a lot of things are like 4 chords. So I mean,
yeah. There's only so many things you could make, except there's unlimited things you could make. But eventually, well, it's like stories. There's only like 4 stories.
That's X-Men. Old school. Yeah. Sorry if I hummed it poorly, but I guess that's good if we don't get covers right.
Yeah, we've now been flagged by the copyright police.
And he got pretty embarrassed by it, but I mean it happens. And yeah, so many things sound like, there's so much other music in the world that, like, even if you took my piece I wrote in school, you could say like you could probably find someone else in the world that's done something very similar. I don't know. I have some weird ideas when it comes to copyright, because I see it in a lot of different ways of like, it's like, I do think as an artist I should be able to own some stuff, but then I've read a lot of things of like how so much, even just like the instrument maker and stuff, go into making the sound, and how we're not like even the originator of our ideas, you know, at a point that you know, even just with the instrument maker, you know, how do you give different percents of who is really responsible for these sounds coming to being? Because the instrument maker should hold at least some percent, and we don't give them that percent. Especially with different instruments around the world, the type of instrument is. But that was just one of them. They gave like pages and pages of different types of influences of music and stuff. So.
Yeah.
Copyright's dead. We should all just be making royalty-free music, like what's his name, that is now like a gazillionaire because all of his music is royalty-free, and people just donate money to him because everybody uses his music. I can't think of his name though. I've shown him to you before.
Yeah.
Though. And you've definitely heard his music. Yeah. Like that ukulele song that's in every like recipe video. with the toy piano / chime sound. Do 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 do.
Well, I mean, I hear a bunch of stuff. I'm just like, that's just a chord, C major chord with going up the down scale. Like anyone with basic skills could play that.
Okay. Wasn't planning on you blocking your own.
Just did.
Hey, just.
That's a cool emoticon.
What is up, Justin? I don't know if you've been on the receiving end of hearing vocal effects. Or maybe you have. I don't know. You probably have.
Yeah.
Of course. I found that Messy Mike question. It was like a multi-choice question of 4, and it was, what is this loose meat and tomato sauce on a bun called? And that's a picture. And the 4 choices are Sloppy Joe is the answer, of course.
Yeah.
And that's one of the choices. And the other 3 are Messy Mike, Filthy Kevin, and Dirty Andy.
Dirty Andy. You couldn't even make it like a Dirty Dan.
Dirty Dan. Messy Mike's. That sounds pretty good though. Messy Mike's. I thought you would do that. And my plan afterwards has not come through. I'll go here. So we're trying to, for Justin,
Get 5 in a row.
5 in a row.
5 in a row.
Stones slide in. If they hit 1, they move it over. If they hit more than 1,
I really want to play more Hive. I know that we can't play that in the same room, but Hive's pretty dope. I'm gonna try and find a Hive pocket.
would y'all boys like to come in to play some Hive with some nice cold lemonade to refresh those scorched throats of yours?
Did you mean parched?
Scorched.
Yes, scorched.
Come on into the 4K.
Come on.
Hive Pocket is like $19.95 with some same day shipping on Amazon. Last day I looked.
Anyway. Well then. But maybe we have a local game store. I might go pay them a visit And Pocket, unlike the full version, comes with the mosquito and the ladybug. Oh. So does the full version cost more or less money? Because I was laughing at the expansion, which came with 2 new pieces, and it was $11, and it was the Pocket expansion.
So the original costs more.
At least 10 more. Well, that's silly.
Silly. That's one of the few. My niece uses that word a lot. Silly.
Ah.
She's being.
Well, it's a good word to use. I like it.
I'm just being silly. Welcome to the world of designer board games.
Have you played any TAC, Justin? You should play TAC, speaking of designer games. Even though it's not really a designer game, that is a game that was reverse engineered from a fantasy novel. Low fantasy. But fantasy nonetheless. It's pretty good.
You support, you can get the Carbon. Is that right? Carbon edition?
Comes with the mosquito and ladybug as well. Nope, never heard
Appears
of
to just
TAC.
be black and white.
Oh, you've never heard of TAC?
Of the large, but it comes with mosquito, and ladybug as well. I'll post a tag link. Mike and I played it like 5 times maybe.
Yeah, and I played it a lot back in the day against computer and anybody else who would play. Yeah, there's PlayTac. There's also that 11-minute YouTube video. Oh, just send them the playtac.com.
The website where to. That's not going to explain how to play it.
That's true. Yeah, but that how to play TAC video.
Okay.
That's the one. Yeah.
It's pronounced like that's how you spell it. So if you Justin has quite a lot of board games. So I'm surprised. Yeah. I've not heard of TAC, but
TAC is great. Without the power, no, yes, it is. It is not TAC and the power of Juju, as that sometimes comes up. That's from an era of when there were literally gazillions of new PlayStation 2 platformers, and so people were just throwing stuff at a wall and seeing what stuck.
so the face, even it doesn't really work. We need to maybe draw eyes on it or something, or outline the features, because it doesn't really work well.
Oh, he's definitely seen TAC but never played it. Well, we will have to arrange to play it one of these days. Because it's a genius game, if you ask me. It's remarkably simple.
We're also playing Carcassonne Friday at noon, which everyone is invited to. We might have. I'm guessing we wouldn't have 7 players. I'm guessing we wouldn't. So me and Mike and Matt, Alma, and Kiwi County Willie. So that's only 5. So
Kiwi County Willie.
also, there are so many games I'd love to show you guys in real life.
Cool. I like games. I like games a lot. So I would totally be down.
Is this?
I've been trying to play more games in person as of recent. I might be going back to the Go Club full of Korean dudes.
Justin, I need to text you some dates. I think I texted a lot of people, but well, no, I didn't text a lot of people. Oh yeah, I did text you. So if you want to do anything on the dates that I texted you,
We can figure that out.
I'd be down. Also, there's I just read that.
Oh, I should block that. Oh,
You'll be hat up.
well,
Yeah, I don't think they were trying to block.
but, yeah.
But it's been a good game.
Yeah, good games. I will need to play some ghost games to figure this out.
I don't.
Because you keep,
I pretty much announced my strategy. So I'm trying
yeah,
to think.
split stones.
Split
So I
away
didn't leave
stones.
you any opportunities to do that, and somehow still. So maybe letting you split stones is the way to go. Just give up on it. Let them scatter all over the place. You'll be had up. All right. This is Zurero. We'll be right back with some Abak evolutions.